now let me take you to a complete different example. Let's take the case of Bloon. This is a company that had been designing a capsule or a ship that is able to go to 35 to 40 kilometers into space with 4 passengers and come back precisely to, assumably, to the same point from where you have launched in a matter of 3 to 4 hours. The value proposition is to be able to observe the Earth from 40 kilometers above, which will give you a view similar to the one that you have in your screen. Wonderful, right? Now, I knew Mariano, the founder of this company. What kind of research do you think Mariano should have found to try to be able to quantify what is the demand for this service and how much are people willing to pay for an experience such as the one proposed by Bloon? What kind of research would you have conducted? Who would you have interviewed to see what is the demand for traveling to space in a gigantic balloon? Would you have interviewed high net worth individuals? Would you have interviewed people that have gone on very exotic experience, like for example going under the ocean to explore the Titanic? How would you have done about it? As you can see, sometimes even with marketing research, it's very, very difficult to actually narrow or reduce the uncertainty for 2 very critical questions for launching this venture. As I said before, that of what is the demand for these kind of experiences, and second, what is people's willingness to pay for this kind of service. Sometimes even asking customers is not good enough because you're asking them a question that is completely outside their realm of possibilities. As Henry Ford once famously said, is if I had asked my customers what kind of vehicles do they want, they would have replied faster horses as opposed to a car. Similarly with Steve Jobs for the iPads. They didn't go around asking people, what is your need for a tablet? A device that clearly did not exist and that it sat between a phone, a smartphone, and a PC at the time. So sometimes it is very difficult to narrow down uncertainty. But even then, I am sure that you can think of many ways that you might have been able to help Mariano to narrow down a little bit more the price. Such as, for example, what is Richard Branson thinking about charging for their Virgin Galactic experience? Or what are some of the other ones, such as SpaceX explorations or Elon Musk thinking about charging for some of their experiences? Obviously, Bloon doesn't go nearly as high, nor does it provide with like the force of accelerations or the zero gravity experience. But nevertheless, you will probably have concluded that there is sufficient amount of people that are willing to pay quite a bit of money to enjoy this kind of experience. So after covering the methodology and some of the 3 examples that I have just shown you, let me give you the takeaway of what's important from the marketing research methods. First of all, marketing research is a decision aid. It is a supplement rather than a substitute for decision making. Its main function is to actually reduce uncertainty. It should be conducted in response to a specific managerial problem, and it should only be conducted if the value of the insights that it will provide will be higher than the cost of acquiring those insights.